Congratulations on getting this far in the course. I hope you found it helpful and informative, and you now have the confidence to use all of those tools that we talked about. Today, we're going to talk about power tools. Now, don't be afraid. There's one power tool that you should use, and that is the drill. We're going to show you all the tips and all the features that a combination drill has. So, let's get started. So you don't become overwhelmed when choosing a drill, I want to show you the three most common types of drill that are out there. The first one is the SDS drill. Stands for Slotted Drive System, which refers to the kind of drill bits that go in the end. You can only use these kind of drill bits that have this special slot in them. This is a big beast. You only ever need to use this if you're drilling into heavy masonry or concrete. I don't own one of these. I borrow mine off Steph if ever I need to. So I recommend you either hiring one of these or borrowing them. The next one I want to show you is the impact driver. This is the other end of the scale from the SDS drill. It's small, but it's powerful. And you use this one mainly for screwing lots of screws in. So if you're putting a floor down, you want to put a load of screws into the floor. What's interesting about this one, it has a special chuck. And a chuck is the bit here that holds your drill bit. Now, this has a special hex chuck, which means you pull out this little lever and your bit comes out. I love this. But the problem with only having this as your main drill is it doesn't fit normal masonry drill bits. A normal masonry drill bit looks like this, and the difference between them is the hex compact driver only uses hex bits. A normal drill bit is just round, so it wouldn't fit. This is a great accompaniment to your drill, but if you only have one, I recommend you buying this, which is a combination drill. This is called a combination drill because it combines lots of different uses. First function I want to show you is the button on the side. It has three positions. It can be on the right, on the left, or it could be in the center. And what that does, if you press on the right with your forefinger, it moves the drill bit forward. If you press it with your thumb, it retracts the drill bit. And if you put it in the middle, it locks it into position. So, if I press with my finger and I pull the trigger, it's moving forward. The next feature is the gears. Most drills have two, some have three, and you'll find the gear on the top. Here mine has a red slide. It's number 1 or number 2. It's a bit like your car. If it's at number 1 showing, it means it's in low gear, which means it's powerful, but it rotates slowly. So it's a bit like going up a hill with a car. You want the power initially to get through the brick wall. That's perfect. The next one, if you switch it, goes to number 2. It means it doesn't have as much power, but the rotations are quicker. The next feature to look for is the hammer function. Now this is a must for any combination drill. It has it on the top, there's a picture at the top, it has a disc. And you need to turn it onto the hammer function if you're drilling into some masonry. And what it does, as well as the drill turning around, it has a special function in the back within it that hammers it forward, so it helps drive the masonry drill bit into the wall. If you don't want to use that, if you just want to drill some screws in, you turn off the hammer function by twisting the dial, and it'll show a picture of a hammer with a cross through it. On Steph's, hers has a picture of a hammer, and then it has a picture of a drill bit. Same feature, just a different label. The next thing to work out is what kind of chuck you have. Now remember, a chuck is how you attach your drill bit to your drill. There's so many different varied types of chuck. As we spoke before, there's the hex one or the SDS. Now this one has a claw inside. Now to open and close the claw, you use the directional button. So I'm going to go forward, I'm going to slowly press the go trigger. I'm going to hold this end, and if I do that, you can see the claws come out and they've tightened. So if I want to put in a masonry drill bit, I need to open up these claws. So I'm going to press my thumb, do the variation speed, slowly, and it's opened up the claws. It's opened up the claws enough for me to put the drill bit in. It's still loose, So what I do is I hold the end and I close up the claws again. And it's grabbed it now. So it's grabbed the drill bit and it's holding it in place. Now, it's not 100% tight, so what I need to do is just turn by hand the end of the drill bit, and you've heard it click into place. Now my drill bit is safe and secure. So that's how you put in a drill bit. You can do it manually if you like, without using the pull trigger. Just by turning the chuck on the end, it releases it. And same again, just reversing it and making sure it clicks into place. Steps to make it secure. It's a bit like a Chinese burn. You have to do 2 alternate ways. So you don't actually have to use the finger trigger if you don't want to. And finally, Steph and I recommend you purchase a cordless drill. It'll come with a rechargeable battery. Sometimes you get 2, so you get a spare. And the one thing you need to look for are these numbers here at the bottom. Here it says 18V, which is 18 volts. All that does, it means it's the power that's supplying the drill. To release the battery, there's usually a button on the side here. Mine's got a red button. I push that and slide it off. You can then charge that in the docking station. And then to put it back on, you reverse it and just slide and it should click into place. Those are the main features of the combination drill, which is the kind of drill that Steph and I recommend you buy. The second part of this module is Steph showing you all the different drill bits you're going to need and wall fixings. So you can do all those DIY jobs around the house.